everybody, welcome back to the Blessed Performance YouTube channel. Be sure to click like, subscribe, follow. Go check out all of our other social medias on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn. We got all of it. We got plenty of ways for you to reach us, and we love chatting with you. So today we're going to talk about the Powerstroke Products race heads. First and foremost, I keep getting asked this online, do a comparison to the KDD. I won't. You know why? I respect both companies deeply. Both companies are wonderful companies. Both companies are coming out with some new and innovative stuff, changing the game for the 6.0 Powerstroke world. One of the most loved and hated trucks in the world. It's awesome to see people taking the time and growing the 6.0 Powerstroke game because it's one of the most popular trucks ever made. There's several million still on the road today, and anytime we can improve and grow with that truck, it makes it just that much better of a truck. So today we're talking about the Powerstroke Products race head. So first and foremost, they come with 120 PSI competition springs. Their ported race head is what they're designed to do. So from factory, these flow 160 CFM, and you can see this right over here. You can see the difference in the ports. If you look at the ports, the intake ports, it's dramatic difference, okay? If you look at the exhaust ports, it's a dramatic difference. So factory, they flow 160 CFM, these flow 200 to 210 CFM is what they're rated for. When you install these, you must use the PSP intake manifold gasket, okay? And yes, there is a correct way that these go on. You'll figure that out pretty quick and easy. It's not hard. So what are these rated for? Well, everybody's always asking what kind of horsepower things are rated for. These are rated for up to 1,600 horsepower. That's where we've been tested. Personally, I think they could flow more. Push 1,800, no problem. They come O-ringed, bigger valves, exhaust and intake. They have PSP standard 2-year warranty on them, I want to say. Maybe a 12-month, I have to check the website. When are these needed? That's the question that everybody needs to answer for themselves. Need is a big thing in this industry when it comes to the 6.0 world. Personally, these aren't needed on day-to-day trucks. Standard cast iron heads from KDD or Powerstroke Products are going to do wonderful. We've ran both of them and had great success with both of them. We have the Powerstroke Product ones in stock and ready to ship today. We get asked this every day, and we're not going to tell you that one is better than the other because there really isn't that in my mind. They're both a great product. When you step up to this head, in my opinion, it's when you want to spend the money, honestly. These are, $600 more than your standard cast iron heads. $600 to gain that much airflow really isn't that much money when you think about it. So personally, I just like to talk to the customer. That's what we do every day. I want you to sit down and tell me, okay, what do you plan to do with this truck? How much power do you want to make? How much air do you want to move? Because it's an air compressor. That's what your engine is. The more air in and the more air out, the more efficient the truck is, the more power it's going to make. That's what you need to weigh this decision on. Is it worth it? These can be ran on stock injector, stock fuel, stock turbo trucks. They can be ran on 430 150cc injectors with compounds. It's a very universal head because ultimately your goal is to move more air in and out of that engine, hence the O-Dog ported intake. So, when are these needed? They're needed when you decide they're needed. It's kind of the best way I can put it. In my mind, I would spend the $600 and just upgrade. But I understand that's not in everybody's budget. The 6.0 has been around for a long time with cast iron heads. It's made respectable power for years and performed very well when it comes to reliability. So it's not a need, and by no means. It's a great upgrade if the budget exists. So say you got that 6.0 you've had for 10 years, you've worked the dog snot out of it, it's time to build it. You call me up and you're going to ask me these questions. I'm going to tell you, you know what? Do as much as the budget can allow. I had a 45-minute phone call last night with somebody at like 5:30. We talked till like 6:10, 6:15. We close at 6, but stay late, no problem to talk to people. Needless to say, we talked about these heads, we talked about cams, we talked about intakes and needs versus wants and what's a must and not must have. Realistically, this is not a must. It's a great upgrade if you would like to have it. You're going to see dramatic drops in EGTs. You're going to see horsepower gains. You're going to see an incredibly efficient engine, which is the goal. Give us a call, 1-800-577-2698. I would love to talk with you, explain some details about these versus other heads on the market versus the other Powerstroke Products heads, what they make. 1-800-577-2698. Check them out on our website, blessedperformance.com. Be sure to click like, subscribe, follow, give us a thumbs up, and check out all of our social medias. Have a blessed day.